All right, welcome back. Vikil, please go on.
Yeah. When people say it's overwhelmed, they are partially right. But I think that when you give bandits a chance to embrace peace, when you tried the rapprochement approach, and bandits, after agreeing that they will no longer kill people, they will no longer attack people, went back. After you signed an amnesty deal with them, you are pushing the governor to the wall. I remember when Zamfara came up with the amnesty program, even the then IG, the former IG, sent the police commissioner to the event. You see, police commissioner with people that he should have arrested. You know? Exchanging banters and all that. That's not what you want to see. You want to see him give those guys a kick in the groin. But an amnesty deal was signed. Those boys waited for some time. When they saw that the kind of money that used to roll in from kidnapping people was not coming in because they chose the path of peace, they then went back.
That's it.
Into the bush, began kidnapping people. The governor of Katsina State also gave amnesty to these guys. In fact, I interviewed the bandits after they agreed that they will no longer kill people. The same town where I interviewed them, where they said, no, we will not kill people anymore, was where they've killed soldiers 2 times. And they set ablaze all the houses in the town, chase people away. So when you are faced with this kind of situation, you want to come up with extreme measures because all the other measures that you tried failed to appease these guys, failed to get them to embrace peace. They've said, oh, they are banning mining. I said it at that time that banning mining would not stop this thing because there are communities in Zamfara State that do not have an ounce of gold. Yet, banditry is rampant in those communities. So I said at that time that, look, it's a waste of time. Even if you ban mining, banditry will not stop. It's not to imagine that, banditry is rampant because people are mining gold and other things. I mean, I don't know how people will imagine when they want to steal people's cattle. Cattle is not gold now. Most of the places where banditry is rampant, cattle rustling is extremely rampant. They will first come, steal your cattle, and they will steal cattle in hundreds. I don't know how they manage to even chaperone those.
They understand the language of the
Yes, but it's not your own. Yet you are able to move them in hundreds.
No, they do. They understand.
You know? Wow. So there are other motivations for banditry beyond mining gold and all that. That's the mistake that our people made. Cast your mind back to when they made that, they took that decision. As banditry stopped, in fact, it got worse after the ban. You said, oh, they should not use, let's suspend the telco services. They suspended telco services. All of those states tried it. Katsina tried it, Kaduna tried it, Zamfara tried it. It didn't work. No. In fact, they were using the telco services of were using telco services of foreign countries like Orange in Niger Republic. They will use it and communicate with victims. So a governor would naturally get pushed to the wall when you see all of the measures that you have tried not working. He already said that it's now death penalty for kidnapping in Zamfara. Even if you are an accomplice, it's still death. But let us see whether these measures will
work
achieve.
At least.
Yeah.
All right, let's quickly take Julius from Ibadan. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
PKO, how are you, sir? And,
I'm fine, no.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Now, yeah, Now, I want to say kudos to the governor of Zamfara State for that step he has taken. But I want to say something very quickly. I would appreciate if our politicians will stop this empowerment with motorcycle. Now, we should look for other things to empower the people. It is on the process of giving them empowerment again that we are having high number of motorcycles in our country. So these politicians as well should stop this empowerment with motorcycle. And as well, if we want to stop them, they should be stopped seriously and honestly so that this banditry and kidnapping will stop and we will experience peace once again in our country. PKO, Mr. Yusuf, God bless you all.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yusuf. Let me have your take. And again, our Governor Matawale spoke to emirs. He has asked them to make sure they push out all of these criminals within the community. Beyond talking, what else can these emirs also do to help the government?
Well, you said that you heard me that I said this Okada ban is in Guzo. I will expect him to do so in all the areas in the state completely, because the state has suffered enough under Boko Haram, bandits, and all that. Stop it. Then there should be no. He has dealt with many emirs in that state. He has removed emirs, especially those he suspected have sympathy, or accomplices with, bandits and all that. Yeah, you need, traditional rulers, they know a lot that goes on in their domains. I don't know whether the communication gap is not good enough. There is no way many of these crimes can happen
Without
in their domains and they don't know about it. No, that's not true. They don't know everything, but they know a lot. So if there's a way the governor can work together with the emirs, believe me, I believe this may also help. But if you remove motorcycles from entire Zamfara state, I know Zamfara very well, I've been there many, many times. You see, some of these people, they move around, not through motorcycles. So when you don't allow it, what will happen? You will realize that it's like demobilizing them, sort of. And having tried all sorts of measures, it didn't work. This one, don't do half measures, do it in the government, do it everywhere in the state. And see, of course, people will suffer, but we are already suffering.
and it's better to be
So
alive.
if we make some sacrifices, maybe we may get around this, crisis.